Facepunch has finally decided to fight cheaters in Rust. With all the updates to monuments and the introduction of new events, we all missed one really small but extremely important detail. The developers have shut down almost all external Rust Plus apps. This means all rudder hacks, map hacks, and all other similar cheats no longer work. But this also affected other very useful platforms used by thousands of players. So today, let's find out what this will mean for casual players, how it will change the current meta in Rust, and what to expect in future updates. Before we delve deeper into this topic, please write in the comments below how you would combat cheating in Rust. Maybe the developers will really take notice. And now, let me explain why these two lines are so important and how they can completely change the current meta. If you've ever hosted your own local server, you'll know that the most important settings are map size and map seed. These two values tell Rust how to generate the world. For example, what's the general shape of the island, where monuments will appear, where roads and rivers will go, where forests are, and so on. All of this info is also sent to the official Rust Plus companion app. This lets you track your teammates' movements on the map, check active events in real time, search for other players' shops, and take advantage of a huge number of other features without even logging into the game. Thanks to Rust Plus, we also have a huge number of really useful third-party platforms, services, and bots that are taking the information directly from this app. These platforms just make your life a little bit easier, since they allow you to check any player's stats, or enable the bot on Discord that shows you how many resources you have in your TC, what time it is on the server, and so on. And of course, there are always some bad people who'll take advantage of this. Besides useful platforms that simply make the game easier for you, you might also come across cheating software, such as rudder hacks or map hacks, which use exactly the same principle. You just open the website on your second monitor or phone, enter the server's IP, and you have a full-size map showing all the players' movements. And the crazy part is, the players who use this type of cheat didn't even see it as cheating. Plus, this software can be detected by an anti-cheat or admins on the server, even if you called in for a check, because your main PC is completely clean. But what if the server stops sending the information to the Rust Plus? That's exactly what happened. Now, all of these map hacks stopped getting information about other players' locations and just stopped working. I understand that among all the possible types of cheats, such as aimbot, wallhack, ESP or DMA, the rudder hack seems to be the most harmless, but in any case, it's still a cheat. And the fact that the developers are at least trying to combat cheaters is definitely a good sign. But the way they're doing it isn't quite right, because they've simply destroyed a huge number of necessary and really useful platforms. However, one app not only managed to survive, but also improved. I'm talking about Rust-Who. This is an all-in-one Rust assistant with a huge number of very useful features that will definitely give you an advantage in your gameplay. First of all, you can check any player's info for free by simply entering his Steam profile link. Here you can see his name history, his friends, server ban counts, and most importantly, training stats history. Basically, you can check someone's stats for each season. This is one of the best features you can imagine, because you can see if someone has suddenly started cheating. For example, last season the suspect didn't play at all, but this season he suddenly has over 20 KD. If you want to go even deeper, you can use the paid features. This means you can check deeper name history, view server ban details, and unlock played hours, even if the Steam account is private. Here you can see Steam hours, Rust hours, played hours, and even UKN hours. Also, Rust-Who shows you even Facepunch played hours, where Battlemetrics or other platforms can't. But that's only the beginning. If you've got an email or Discord ID of another player, you can do a full profile check. Let's put one of my emails for example. The scan will take a few seconds, so let's wait a bit. And as you can see, after scanning a bunch of cheating websites, it obviously couldn't find anything, because I don't use cheats. Now let's scan a different email. As you can see, it instantly found that this email was used on a couple of cheating websites. So you can download the PDF report and send it to server admins to ban this cheater. But you might say that it's very difficult to find out another player's email, and I agree with that. Instead, you can use his Discord, because it's way easier. This feature is currently in beta testing, which means that it's only work on some accounts. Here's how it works. You need to select Discord ID or username, paste it into this field, check this box below, and click search. This Discord checker only works if the user exists in Rust.who database. If the user is not found, there's no charge. This tool checks which server the user is spotted on, which role they have, and when they joined. As you can see, there are tons of cheating groups, so this player is definitely cheating. And if you don't want to open Discord or your browser, you can use an in-game assistant. This feature will let you scan players without even leaving Rust. To use this feature, you'll need to connect Rust.who to Rust+, but it's very easy to do by following the guide. Now you can use different commands to make the game easier, or even to gain a slight advantage. For example, you died to someone and want to instantly check their private hours. Just type this command and his ID into the chat, and you'll get full info. It even displays their server bans and game bans, and all of that without leaving the game. Want to only check for bans? Use this command instead. Want to know his name history in-game without having to tap out? Use this command. Have a very complex Rust-related question? Use AI. For example, I want to raid someone, but I'm not sure if I have enough explosives. So I can ask this question right in the game. I have 1 satchel, 20 explosive ammo, and 1 HV rocket. Is it enough to blow a sheet metal door? As you can see, it will give you a full answer, and will also tell you how many more explosives you need for this raid. It answers everything: farming-related questions, monuments-related questions, raid-related questions, and so on. You can even ask it how long was I AFK this wipe, and it will know, because it uses Rust+ data about you and your team. So, all in all, this is a great tool that will make your Rust gameplay much easier and more enjoyable. Plus, it combines all the best features from other platforms. If you know any other useful assistants that can give you an advantage in Rust, please write them in the comments below. Let's help out new players to become better. Also, if you want to support my channel, you can join the membership and become a real chat. So, if you have the opportunity, I'd appreciate your support. And if you want to know even more about Rust, then today I'll walk you through everything you need to know about the August Rust update. I'll show you how to activate the power plant monument, where to find new heavy fuses, what each power level gives you, and a lot of other useful stuff.